Hello, beautiful souls. Aries, this is your general reading for the first half of September. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. Nice to meet you. Usually I'm on camera, but I'm trying something different this month. I have on noise canceling headphones and I'm listening to meditation music, sounds, nature sounds, I guess you could say. I just want to see how this is going to affect the readings. I like to try new things, spiritual growth and all, you get it. If you're returning, thank you so much for lending your energy to the channel. It means so much to me, you being here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment. I do read them, even though I don't get a chance to reply to them all. If you need a private reading, I do those as well. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website listed right up above. Please remember that this is a general reading and energies go back, forth, left, or right. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. And love story readings are out. At the end of this video, there will be a link right here for you to click on to go straight to yours, Aries. Okay. Aries, the first thing I heard when that card came out is back to yourself, okay? You're back to your energy. I feel like the beginning of September, you have your spark back. It almost feels like it was taken away from you for quite a while. It doesn't feel taken away, it feels smothered. Kind of like when you smother a candle to get the flame out, you know? Snuffed out, yeah. So I feel like you are excited. It could be something that brings excitement into your life, Aries, that makes you feel excited. I feel like you have something to drive for, like a passion, a feeling. It's a good feeling, though, because I feel like it's getting back to you. It's something that works well with you, your energy, your sign. You know what I mean? It's like you have the opportunity to go on a new path. It feels very good. Yeah, your blessing for this month is a blessing for healing of injury and illness. So those of you who have been sick, those of you who have been hurt, those things will be cleared up for you. They're also telling me some people have been hurt in their heart space. This could be also karmic, old issues, and those are going through a healing. And that's why you have this newfound energy or joy in your life. It's actually really good. So expect a healing. That's what I'm going to say. If you don't already have one, Aries, expect a healing. I feel like you've been putting on a brave face for a while, though, That death will come. It's not as bad as it sounds. It just is saying that you're realizing that, you have one life, you're one person, and you need to enjoy it. It's not about, feeling like you have to do things or feeling like that someone else or a situation controls you, or even old karmic debt controls you. It doesn't, right? You are an individual with your own path, your own hopes and your own dreams. And it's like knowing that you have to get out there and do that for yourself, Things that you have been holding in for a long time, and things that you have just been coping with or putting on that brave face, as they told me earlier. You're letting go of that, and you're just living your best self. I do feel like during this time you are a little fragile. So this is one of those things where you go towards your new goals and your dreams, and something may stop you and you give up because you know you're brand new to it. You're not in it for not that long, you know. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, that's my card of just starting new energy, getting into a new space, leaving the old stuff behind because it's not really helping you any. You know, you have so much free space in front of you, Aries. So much free space. Whatever you do, be excited about the journey, you know. Hidden motivations, friends, family guides, or family, friends, guides I can't read, and dark thoughts. Bottom of the deck, we have present power. This is about you staying in the moment, like I said. Expressing who you are at the present time, present moment. So I do feel like for some of you there were old karmic debts or old relationships that you were just in, you know. It was kind of like this was your goal, this was your focus for a really long time. You start to realize how you interact with those people around you, with your story, quote unquote, you know, with your spiritual energy, and you want more peace, calm, you want more harmony in your life. So I feel like I get this feeling like you know you need to do something. You don't know what you need to do, but you know you need to do something. And the more you think about moving away, or the more you think about expressing yourself, you know, it's overwhelming. It seems like a lot of work. It seems like a lot that needs to be done, or a lot is going to change. But I feel like this is time for you to come face to face with that energy. So let's see what your cards say. We have the Eight of Rods, Justice, Four of Swords, Tower, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Rods. On the bottom of the deck you have the Emperor. Ooh, the Emperor is your energy. I'm telling you, Aries. It's really about you getting back to yourself. That's what's happening here. It's like you're coming home, you know? You're coming home mentally, spiritually. You're coming home. So let's talk about the major arcana energy. We have the Justice, the Tower. Ooh, Lord, it's going to make me cough. The Justice, the Tower, and the Emperor there. So the Justice talks about balance, finding balance. It also talks about you seeing clearly what needs to be done, and either doing it or not doing it, because major arcanas are about choices, as you know. The Tower comes to change things, whether you change it by hand or it gets changed by spirit. It's coming in to change. So nothing is going to be the same after the Tower, okay? The Emperor talks about you taking control of what's to come, realizing that you can be the initiator of your change, right? Or the change is going to happen around you and you're going to have to just go along with it. It's one of the two, right? You have to realize that you have a sense of control over your life. Okay? The Two of Cups. There's a relationship. The way that they're explaining it to me is it was extremely nurturing for what it was. I do feel like there was some underlying issues. I don't know, or secrets or problems. This could be a relationship, or this could just be your life in general, because this feels also spiritual for someone, not relationship driven. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it is. It's one of the two for you all. So, it's either a marriage or really or a relationship you have been in a long time, and you've tried to nurture it as much as you can. There's some underlying issue that you just can't seem to resolve. It's like there's something that is off, or something that needs to be spoken, or something that needs to be expressed here. Okay? For those of you who are on a spiritual journey, it almost feels like you felt like life was great and balanced to you. And, as you get older, as your life starts to change, you need a readjustment of your values and how it is that you've been moving forward. So that's what's going on there. Okay? And either way, it's time for you to take control of that energy, Aries. Okay, with the Emperor there, getting you back in alignment, if you will. Okay, so let's see what messages we get before I clarify, shall we? There's a notice in your life. This could be messages from a person, or just the way that things have been playing out for you, that there needs to be some change. Or it's like there needs to be change, and you feel that there is change, and you can either go along with it or not go along with it. That's the thick and skinny of it. Okay. It's moving this way to help you realize what the issues are in a relationship. Spiritually wise, it's there to give you balance. So now you have to think about, Aries, how am I going to proceed? Am I going to proceed in fairness for myself, or am I just going to continue on what I am doing? Okay? Either way, there needs to be a rest to something. Either a rest to your thoughts about the situation and just let it go, because you have free will and you can choose that. Or are you going to cut out what isn't unjust, And first, that isn't just. There we go. So for some of you, it is time for you to cut this out. I do feel like with the Justice being here, that there are a lot of ties, that it's going to be hard in some way to make the changes that you need. I feel like you have very good intentions always for what was happening, whether spiritually or in a relationship. And you tried your best to look past the issues. You tried your best to look past the imperfections. And it's a struggle. And it's like, do I want to continue living my life in this kind of struggle, or do I want to, move forward? You're really thinking about your future and how much energy you've put into this so far. Absolutely. Okay. You know that whatever you do, however you proceed, it's going to make changes. There's also a realization that there needs to be change. I feel a struggle with priorities. Maybe you're worried about money situations, how this is going to play out. If you have children, what are you going to do about the children, the cars, the time, all of that? I feel like you're trying to work things out in your head, how things are going to proceed. Um, and if you have the wherewithal, is that the word I want to use? In order to take control of the situation. Like, will you be fine? Okay? Because you know this is going to make a big change in your life, whether this be spiritual or relationship or career. Some of you are thinking about changing your careers. And you're thinking about how you're going to proceed moving forward. I can tell you with the Nine of Pentacles here, though, that you'll be fine. You just have to have confidence within yourself. It's going to be a bit of a struggle and you have to keep pushing forward, but you'll be fine, okay? The key here, Aries, is for you to find your happiness. I do feel like there is a celebration here when you put things to rest. When you put things to rest and like take control of the situation. You know, I feel like you'll have financial security. I feel like you'll be fine. But you have to like utilize your power in order to do that, right? So you're going to have to set goals and meet them, that kind of thing. But you'll be fine. I do feel like you get distracted. You'll get distracted by other people or trying to... It's kind of like when you have your down moments where you feel lonely, you'll go out with others or connect with other people and that can distract you, but you have to get back to yourself, okay? So for those of you waiting on court situations or a decision, I do feel like there's a bit of a rest before you get your results, and your results will be fine. You know what I mean? You just need to be strong until you get them, but it looks like you'll be fine. I feel like you got to send a lot of information to someone. Business wise. Business wise, paperwork wise, you're sending a lot of information to someone because you're trying to change an outcome. And like I said, there'll be a rest, but you'll be fine. You got everything in on time. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but somebody's having trouble finding something. What are you looking for? Someone's looking for something for themselves, like you might have misplaced something. And they're telling me to have you like step back and look at the bigger picture. So this is what, okay, if you lost a key or something and you usually hang it on the key rack, okay, think about it like, oh, when I came in from work, I laid down to take a nap, I probably put my keys next to the table. It's like you have to look at the bigger picture to find whatever it is, okay. I do see you dealing with feeling like you're separated from everyone and trying to go out and have some fun, or your friends coming to cheer you up, or being with your friends to cheer you up. Again, don't slip into old habits or bad habits here, Aries. You're trying to bring in better habits for yourself. Yeah, the thing is, when you're by yourself, you have to... I feel like there's no one here to tell you what to do or tell you when you're doing something wrong, or when you're overindulging in something. So you have to learn how to do that for yourself. is another thing that I'm getting. I don't know why you got all the messages today. Okay. Some of you may be trying to rekindle a relationship with an earth sign or a water sign in your life. Friendship. This is a friendship for those of you who it matters with. And because it just fell apart for some reason. But I feel like this person is just busy in their own life. I don't think that it has anything to do with you. Okay, so let's clarify. By holding in your feelings about a situation or just dealing with it, you felt like you were resolving the issue. You know, kind of like healing a relationship or keeping it going, because you were just waiting for things to change. It's like waiting for the world to change. What is that? Who says sing that song? That's what I felt like you were doing. But what was happening was your lack of action or the way that you were acting was creating the new norm. Okay? Yeah, by not dealing with whatever needed to be dealt with, some of you were overindulging and spending too much money or partying, and that's what was hindering your growth. Overindulging in the relationship, overindulging in the good times or things that seemed really good, but it wasn't really helping you any. So that's spirit coming around to change that energy or change that thought process in your mind. Oh my God, let me tell you something about this smoke. It's killing me. I'm flipping this around. Lord. Woo! It was taking me out. Yeah, the more that you get involved in this, Aries, the more you see the imbalance, okay? And how you were just overindulging in the idea and not getting what you deserved. And I just feel like you're tired of giving to that and you're not going to give to it anymore, you know? This is more about for you and your own energy moving forward. Yeah, you're definitely letting go of ego or things that kept you there, whether this be a person, bondage to emotions, bondage to thoughts, bondage to a person, bondage to a situation, whatever, you know? Whatever you thought was going to happen. And you're taking a risk for yourself to try something new or go a new route, you know? Again, with that Page of Wands, it's like getting back to you, getting back to your energy, your beautiful, young, hopeful energy, okay? You know, take a risk and try something new. That's what I see. Yeah, this is a realization that the environment and situation that you have created was your own. And it took you time to get here. And it's like respecting what you were trying to do. Yes, respect that about yourself. Don't feel like you put yourself in some sort of situation. But at the same time, you know that you're in control. And it's time to problem solve and see the best way out or the best way forward for yourself. So it's like coming to some sort of realization about what it is that you have built, realizing that you are the king of your domain, you know? So you're looking for healing. After this Tower energy, you're looking for hope. You're seeing this as an opportunity to experience something better and more balanced. You know, it's kind of like having a clean slate. When you go for the best direction, you know, you're not gonna go down the route with the snakes and the knives, you know, knives. Yeah. Be careful of superficial relationship with friends or people trying to slip into your DMs, you know what I'm saying? To get back what you had in the past. Because I feel like there's a little bit of a detachment, and then you're like, well, I'm going to go to what I know or what used to make me happy. And this could be going down a route of one night stands or going out drinking or rekindling things with old friends. It's almost like you're trying to replace what you lost with something else. Be careful of doing that, okay? Rekindling old relationships, any of that jam. Keep a positive outlook, okay? I feel like you're going to have these moments, Aries, where you think about what you've lost or all the time you spent investing in something that didn't go anywhere, right? Remember what you're trying to bring into your life. Remember what you're trying to build. Don't go down a road where you're just trying to change everything, you know, just because you're trying to gain some sort of control. You need to remain positive. You need to remain self-assured, okay? Or try your best to. The burden that you're about to go through is well worth it. I feel like you are going to be your own worst enemy during this time. I don't feel like anyone's going to be really aggressively pushing you. It's going to be about you staying on course. But you have to realize that you have no one to fall back on but yourself here. Okay. 9 of Rods. That's not in a bad way. It's just like a realization that, you know, you have to keep yourself on track. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Aries. With the Chariot, things are going to start to pick up. Okay? I do feel like you're going to feel like you've made a bad decision or there's a bad... Yeah, this is a moment where you just feel lonely. I'm going to keep it at that. You just feel lonely for your old life, the way things were. It's something about having structure that you miss, which is interesting because you're Aries, you know? Yeah, but see, the Judgment wanted to come out. But remember that this is your awakening. And during awakening, sometimes you want to go back to your old life or the way things used to be because it was comfortable, you know? But now you're in the knowing, so you can't go back. I mean, you can, but it's going to be disastrous, yeah. It was time for you, Aries, to let go of these things that were superficial and not making you happy or bringing joy to your life. Realizing that something that you thought was perfect wasn't perfect, okay? Getting you out of a cycle. All right, Aries, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. I love you so much. Don't forget your love life reading, and I will talk to you later.